private equity is not for the faint of heart. And I know that each of us on the call will probably say, well, I can do it. I can be the one. I want to do it. And I just want to caution you that I've seen many people realize it's not what they signed up for. There is no place in business that I've ever seen that is a more intense environment. The scrutiny, the spotlight in a very compressed period of time leads to just a level of unrivaled intensity. And that is not everyone's idea of a good time. But there have been times that I've said and wondered if it was worth it. And it's because of the pressure that the general partners are under from the limited partners to outperform the market. There's an expression that the shit flows downhill, so to speak, and that pressure leads to the leadership teams of these portfolio companies. So it is a all obsessive focus on performance. Now, one can argue that big companies have that same scrutiny, especially if they're publicly held every quarter, et cetera. This is something that just takes it to a completely new level. And there is no place to hide because many of these companies aren't that big. 50 people, 100, 500, 1,000 people. Every single person has to be producing on a regular basis. There's no place to hide. There's no anonymity, and especially at the top team. Private equity firms are notorious for having a pretty short leeway for executives who don't perform in their respective functions, whether it's the CEO or otherwise. In addition, there's not a lot of time to ramp up. So the company is on the clock, right? This is a company where a private equity firm has invested or acquired the business. They're going to hold it for some period of time and then they're going to sell it or take it public. And that's it. So it is on the clock. So every day, every week, every month counts. And for that reason, unlike larger companies that perhaps have more time for the individual to ramp up, get oriented into their role, into the culture, into a new industry, that doesn't exist at a private equity company. An orientation might be, Monday morning, fill out these HR forms, here's the bathroom, go to it, right? There's not a lot of ramp up time. And again, that makes it not for everybody. So I'd caution you to really think about whether this is something you want to do and can do and enjoy the process, because obviously life is too short if not.